Full time, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Glad to have you here today. You're welcome. You're welcome to the live session. How many of you are happy to be live today? Let me see your comments in the live chat session. Yes, let's see it in the live chat. Drop your comments, drop your questions, drop a like. Alright, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. You're most welcome here. You're most welcome. Good to have you here, guys. Good to have you here. Welcome. Waiting for you guys. Drop your comments in the live chat session. My name is William Ross, and here I am talking with you again today. We live every day, talking with you guys and sharing words of wisdom with you. Good to have you here. So just drop a like this live session. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Look at my bio to see the things we discuss about, and then you can drop your questions. All right, I'm eager to hear your questions on any regard. Yes, Assassin, pardon me if I don't pronounce Assassin, you're welcome. How you doing? Good to have you here. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. How you doing? And where are you watching from? I would love to hear your questions today. All right, you know, those areas where you need clarity and you want us to discuss on, you can drop your questions in that regard, so we can discuss, right? I want us to have an awesome time of discussion today in the live session. All right, glad to know you are doing good, Assassin. Glad to know you are doing good. All right, so if you are joining the live session, just drop a like. Let me see your likes. Bombard this live session with your likes. Subscribe to this channel if you've not done so, and let me know where in the world you are watching from. All right, let me know where you are watching from. My name is William Ross, and I'm on your screen again in our daily live session to share with you words of wisdom, to communicate with you, all right, to listen to your questions. I know many of us, in one way or the other, we have questions. Is it questions on relationships, questions on finances, questions on family, wealth and abundance, questions on politics, whatever it is, all right? So do well to ask your questions, okay? Yes, thank you, Assassin. So what would you want us to discuss about today? Do you have any questions, areas you need clarity? Let me know. What would you want us to discuss about today? Let's know. Let me know in the chat session, all right? Oh, you're going so soon? You're going so soon? Thought we were to discuss. All right, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Guys, you are live here. You can hear my voice. Just drop a like. Drop a like in the live session and let's discuss. All right. I'm here because of you. I'm here because of you. This is William Ross, and I'm here because of you. So just drop a like in the live session, all right? Drop a like and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so, so that you don't miss our live sessions. I'm going to be live every day, all right? Every day. There are just some days I miss due to one or two things, but I'm going to be live every single day, discussing with you, all right? So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's know where you are watching from. All right, let's know where you're watching from. It's beautiful to have you here today. It's beautiful to have you here today. Waiting for your like. Just like the session. All right, just drop a like. You can share the live session if possible, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Yes, don't miss out. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to be discussing on a whole lot, and it's going to be beautiful. So subscribe to this channel, drop a like to this live session if you've not done so. All right, there's something I want to discuss about that many people really do not pay attention to. There's something I want to talk about today. Whilst I'm still waiting for your questions, I'm still waiting for your contributions, areas you want us to discuss on. Whilst I'm still waiting for that in the chat session, there's something I want to begin to discuss about that people do not really pay attention to, and it's very, very important, because I've discovered that whilst one may have different things that may affect his progress in life, for instance, I believe the first thing that can affect your progress in life or affect your success or your general well-being in life is your background. Yes, it can affect it, but you can change the tide. All right, it can affect it, your background. So for instance, the kind of family you were born into, the kind of home you had, the kind of parents you had, the kind of city you grew up in, all of these things can affect, but they can be changed, right? Whatever impact your background has had on you, whatever impact the kind of family you were raised in has had on you, these things can be changed. They are subject to change, and you can change them, all right? So background is a major factor to influencing or affecting your growing up and all of that. And then whilst there may be other factors, the kind of schools you attended, the kind of friends you have, your associations, your environment, your atmosphere, all of these things, I have come to discover that all of these things are not as much of a factor as the individual himself. So your background may affect you, the kind of friends you keep may affect you, the kind of parents you had may affect you, your guardians, different people around your life, probably the communities you associate with or the communities you find yourself in, either religious communities, social communities, any kinds of communities whatsoever. Now, these communities have a major role to influencing your life, but I've come to discover that the greatest enemy to your progress, the greatest enemy to your success, are not necessarily the people around you or the community you found yourself in. The greatest enemy to your progress is you. Yes, I discovered that yourself, your personality, is the greatest enemy to your progress in life. I've discovered that one of the things that man should begin to develop as he grows older, as he gathers more experience in life, one of the things man should begin to develop is a very strong will, a very strong willpower. Because if you do not have a strong willpower, you will be tossed to and fro. Anybody can just come and influence you to do things that are against what you stand for or what you actually want to get done, what you need to do. There's a difference between the things you need to do and the things you want to do. The things you need to do are necessities. The things you want to do are cravings. They may be mere cravings. So there's a difference between the things you need to do and the things you want to do. The things you need to do are necessities, but the things you want to do may be mere cravings. They just be cravings. Oh, I want this, I want that, I want to get this, I want to do this. But it's not as important as the things you need to do or the things you ought to do. All right. So one of the things that will hinder you from doing the things you need to do is your will. How strong is your will? We have persons who are lily-livered and chicken-hearted, and they've not really learned how to, develop a decisive will, a strong will to be able to set themselves on the path they must walk on or they must tread on. And so one of the greatest enemies a man would confront may not even be enemies from his background or enemies in his environment, community, atmosphere. One of the greatest enemies you must confront is the enemy of yourself, your individuality. If you've not learned how to develop your will, your emotions can control you and toss you from side to side. Yes. So I discovered that to really do anything substantial, to make what progress that is worthwhile, you must be able to toughen your willpower. Yes, you must be able to toughen your willpower to be able to get things done. Because there are many things you've told yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. You may have even written them down as goals. You may have written them down as goals. You may have told yourself, oh, I'm going to do this. I know what to do to get me from point A to point B, to make progress in this aspect of my life. But a week has passed, a month has passed, a year has passed, some number of years have passed, and you've not gotten those things done because many a time your emotions have gotten in the way of your achievement of those things. Your will wasn't that strong enough to be hard. Yes, I'm not saying that you should punish yourself or be unnecessarily hard upon yourself, but there is a level of toughness you need to be able to achieve your goals. There is a level of toughness you need to be able to achieve your goals. Yes. So there's a level of toughness you must have, and this reflects in your willpower. How strong is your willpower? How strong is your willpower? Al-Zanahal Shaibani, forgive me if I don't pronounce your user handle correctly. Al-Zanahal Shaibani, you're welcome. I can see your thumbs up. Just drop a like on the live session. All right, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. You're welcome, each and every one of you. You're welcome. Oh, it's your birthday. That's great. So this is William Ross wishing you a happy birthday. All right, that was good to know it's your birthday. All right, and since you care well enough to celebrate your birthday and to tell us of your birthday, we as a community, we are wishing you happy birthday. So God bless you. God bless you. One of my prayers and my well wishes for you on this day of your birthday is that you increase in wisdom and knowledge. Yes, because I've come to discover in life that wisdom is the principal thing. So no greater prayer can I pray for you, because I know if you increase in wisdom and knowledge, every other resource will increase in your life. Wealth and abundance, you will walk in it. Finances will be increased. Quality relationships, really solid and quality relationships too, will be increased. So you are welcome here. Happy birthday. Good to see you here. All right. I believe also when you increase in knowledge, you place priority on the things that matter, because there are things that matter in life. Yes, there are things that matter in life. So as you place priority on those things, you will see yourself grow in leaps and bounds. It's your best year yet. Wishing you a big happy birthday. God bless you. All right. So guys, you're welcome. So as I was saying, you must be able to toughen your willpower to be able to achieve the things you ought to do or the things you need to do. These things are necessities. Like I said, there's a difference between what you want to do and what you need to do. What you want to do may just be a craving. What you need to do is a necessity. What you ought to do is a necessity. So many times I've seen that when people are not really strong in their will, they get on their backs many times and they are not able to achieve their goals, and they are not able to do the things that they need to do. So you want to be a high flyer, you want to be a goal getter, you want to be successful in life, you want to make progress, you want to hit at your destiny with every sense of focus. You must learn how to toughen your willpower. Don't allow your emotions get in the way of you achieving your goals. You must learn how to toughen your willpower to be able to get tasks done, to be able to get things done. Yes, I've discovered that many times what we need to do or what we say we want to do, our will gets in the way of it. We've not learned how to strengthen our will, or our emotions rather. We've not learned how to strengthen our will to make up our minds that this is what I want to do, or this is what I need to do. This is what must be done, and I'm going to do it. Nothing is going to stop me. But many a times we've been stopped. We've been stopped. Even your schedules, your timetable, for instance, if you have a daily planner or a timetable or a to-do list, many a times you keep on breaking your to-do list, and you are doing it. You are noticing that this thing in your heart. You do it the first day, oh, you say, I'm going to catch up, I'm going to catch up. You do it the second day, you procrastinate, postpone some things, you just procrastinate here and there. You do it the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, and your heart is already beginning to learn procrastination. Sometimes when you do something, it's not necessarily about the action in itself, but what you are teaching your heart, what you are training your heart to learn. You do it the first time, you do it the second time, you do it the third time. You are sending a signal to your heart. You are training your heart. You are training your heart to be lazy. You are training your heart to learn procrastination. So it's not really necessarily about the action. That you have a to-do list, you postpone or you procrastinate tasks. You do it first, second, third, fourth time. It's not necessarily about the things you are procrastinating rather, but it's about what you are training your heart to learn. It's about what you are training your heart to learn, because over time, your heart will begin, you are sending a message to your heart. The heart can pick signals easily and learn easily. So if you procrastinate the first time, the second time, the third time, over time, the heart will get used to it. And as such, even when you really want to get things done, because the heart has learned another way of life, you will find yourself always gravitating in the direction of procrastination or any other vice that the heart learns. So when you get things done, don't think about the immediate self-gratification or immediate gratification. Think about the impact it's making on your heart and on your mind. Because you've got to strengthen your willpower to be able to do the things you need to do. And the heart learns easily. The heart learns easily. For instance, one of the ways I train my heart is by words. I always make sure that my words agree with my actions. Because you can deceive your heart. You can say you want to do something and do another thing. The heart is learning it. You will not be a person of, weighty words. Your words will no longer hold power. The heart would have learned over time that, you say something and do otherwise. No, you shouldn't train your heart that way. Your words will no longer be weighty. They will no longer be words of substance, words of value, words of wisdom. When you train your heart over time, and you say something and you do another. The heart is learning, it's picking that signal. The heart is learning it. All right, don't be somebody that over time, time and again, you say something but you do something else. You say something, you do something else. You are training your heart to be indisciplined. Yeah, you're training your heart to be indisciplined. If time and again you say something but you do something else, you're training your heart to be indisciplined. The heart is learning. All right, the heart is learning. So you must make up your mind. Wow, Nonkutalo Milanga. Are you from South Africa? That name sounds South African. You are welcome. All right, you are welcome. I think you must be from one of these. You are welcome. Let me know where you are watching from, and let me know what your particular interest is. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, thank you, birthday. Azanaihal Shabani. Thank you. You said I'm cute. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Okay, you see, I said it. That name sounds South African. You're from South Africa. That's a Nonkutalo Mlanga. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name well. All right. But it's good to have you here. Okay. It's good to have you here. My name is William Ross. If you've not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on our daily live sessions. And then also drop a like. Let me see your like. Drop a like on the live session. All right. God bless you. So I began saying that, as I was saying, there are certain things you begin to teach your heart to do, even though it's not your intention, but over and again, your heart begins to learn it. The same way your heart learns procrastination, your heart learns laziness and all of these things because of your actions, and because of many times you say one thing and you do another over and over again. You say one thing, you do another. It's the same way you can teach your heart good things. You can become more intentional and discipline yourself to begin to learn good things. For instance, when my body just wants to become unnecessarily lazy, my body just becomes, there's a way I can train my heart. And no, I'm not doing that because I just want to be hard on myself. I'm doing it because I know the heart is learning. The heart is learning, and what I do matters, to strengthening my willpower. If I say things or write down goals, I should be able to see myself do those things. If over and over again I fail to do the things that I ought to do, I'm sending a message to my mind. I'm training my heart in a wrong way to be indisciplined, to be carefree, and to learn procrastination. All right. So I'm saying something here. You said I suffered from depression for a long time, but you are giving me a hope to change my life. Yes, I've often said that nobody has the ability to change your life more than you do. So the key to actually change your life is in your hands. This is not a cliche. This is not motivational stuff. No, I'm not another motivational guy out there. No, I'm telling you as a statement of fact that the key to change your life is in your hands. You can bring a whole new revolutionization to your life. Yes, it's very, very possible. And this begins with your decisions. Somebody once said, and I quote, it's a very beautiful thing. The person said that when you were born, you look like your parents. But when you grow old, or as you grow old, you look like your decisions. I'll say that again. When you were born, you resembled your parents, or you looked like your parents. But as you grow older, you look like your decisions. And that's very true. Whatever you are currently is a sum total of the decisions you've been making in the past 6 months, the past 1 year, the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years. All right. If you are going to experience a change, then your decision making processes must change. Yes. So when you were born, you look like your parents, but as you grow older, you look like your decisions. It means that the way you experience life now depends on you. Your background may have affected or influenced your growing up, but how you would experience life now, the good things of life, is dependent on you. It's dependent on you. And that's why I'm teaching on this today, that if you can find a way to strengthen your will for a righteous cause, to strengthen your will to be able to do the things you need to do, not the things you want to do. Because many a times the things you want to do can clash with the things you need to do. Sometimes they may not agree. What I mean by that is that sometimes your cravings can clash with necessities. So cravings, many a times, cravings may not be necessities. So when cravings clash with necessities, it means you need to make a choice. Should I go after my cravings, or I should go after necessities? Yeah, and you guys know that necessities are a whole lot more important than cravings. Your necessities may be cravings, but many a times necessities and cravings may clash. They may not agree. So in those situations, what do you choose? Do you choose your cravings and desert and forsake your necessities? No, you choose necessities at the expense of your cravings. That's why you need to have a very strong willpower. You need to toughen your will. And you can toughen your will by your daily decision-making processes. Yes, you can toughen your will by your daily decision-making processes. The heart learns. The heart learns easily. Drop a like if you can hear me, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. The heart learns easily, all right? And the things you do or you do not do, they are sending a message to the heart. They are sending a message to the heart. That's why one of the things you should be an enemy of is immediate gratification that will not give you any profit, on the long run. Immediate gratification. You just want to do something at the moment because your emotions are running riot. That just here and there, and you just want to get it done. But if you ask yourself deep questions, am I training my heart to do the right thing if I do this? Is it a necessity, or is it just a want? Is it a necessity, or is it just a craving? If you pause to begin to answer these questions within yourself, you will discover that you would learn to make the right decisions that will further train your heart to do the right things. Yes, every right decision you make is a step further to training your heart to do the right things. Yes, every time you make the right decisions, it's a step further to training your heart to do the right things. For instance, you want to achieve a particular task and your body is just like, come on, just sleep, or just go chill and Netflix, just Netflix. Instead of doing this, just relax and watch Netflix, and just over time your heart is learning it. Your heart is learning it. A time will come, your will would have been weakened so much so that you will not be able to achieve your daily tasks. You would always have flops. You would always not get things done. But you don't want to get to that point. You want to train your heart and your mind to be able to do the right things at the right time. Yes. So it's possible, my friends. It's possible. It's possible to always be decisive, to do the right things at the right time. It's possible to get your tasks done. It's possible to have your goals smashed. But you must toughen your willpower. Yeah. You must toughen your willpower. You must toughen your willpower. All right. You must toughen your willpower. Oh, you want to know how old I am? What if I tell you I'm ageless? I do not reckon with earthly time, because I have an understanding that who I am is bigger than whatever age you want to tie me to, right? But anyway, I am. You want me to tell you? All right. Okay. Are you? Meanwhile, if you want us to chat further, my DM is on my bio, right? For those persons who are on the live and you really want us to chat further, you want to chat with me further, my DM is on my bio. I put my WhatsApp contact on my bio. There's a link. So if you click the link, That link can take you directly to my WhatsApp. On the event that you click the link and you are not able to get directly to my WhatsApp, you can chat me up. You can tell me here in the live session so that I can give you the number directly. Uh, my WhatsApp contact is on my bio, where we can discuss further, right? You want to discuss with me, you want to talk with me on a personal note, maybe privately beyond this live session, you can do so. All right, you can do so. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. All right. If you want to know my age, chat me up. You want to know my age, chat me up. Let me see your message, in my DM, chat me up. All right, my WhatsApp contact is on my bio, so you can access that easily. All right, so back to what I was saying. You must be able to strengthen your willpower. This is how you'll be able to get things done again and again. See, I believe that the only person who can change your life, in as much as we have good friends who can influence us positively, in as much as we have people who care about us, people who want to see us succeed, they want to see us make much more progress in life. I believe that despite the influences of these people around us, our community, our friends, family, and all of that, I believe that the only person who can change our lives as much and as such is ourselves. Yes, you are the only person who has the utmost power or the ultimate power to change your life. Yes, you can get me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp contact is on my bio. Just go to the bio, you would see it. Just go to my YouTube bio right here on this my profile, and you will see my WhatsApp contact. You just click on it and it can lead you directly to my DM. All right, in the event that you click on it and you are probably not able to access it, you can let me know here so I can give you the number. I don't hide my number. My number is open for anybody who wants to reach out to me. All right. Okay. What's it? Any problem? Alzanahal Shaibani, any problem? Our birthday person. I don't even know whether you're a boy or a girl now. All right. So, yes, the matters of the heart, they are matters that should not be taken casually. You should become very intentional about what you train your heart to do. Yes, you should become very intentional about what you train your heart to do. Teach your heart the right things. And another way to also train your heart to do the right things, every time you accomplish your goals, every time you crush the agenda on your tasks, your to-do list, reward yourself. Yes, every time you see yourself accomplishing a task, you crush a particular agenda on your to-do list, you clear your to-do list, reward yourself. That way your heart will be learning that, oh, I should do the right things more often so that I can get rewarded. So try to create reward systems around yourself, that every time you do the right things, you are always rewarded. It's another way to also train your heart to do the right things more often. All right, and to affect your daily to influence your daily decision making processes. Yes, so there are times where I've maybe accomplished a particular task. I just take myself out and reward myself, not because I just want to spend, but because I'm training my heart to learn that I should do more of the right things often. I should do this more often. So, and every time too, you discover that you do things you are not supposed to do, probably you relapse into laziness, procrastination, and all of that. Discipline yourself. Like I told you, nobody has the power to influence your life as much as you do. You are the greatest influence in your life. So you should not relapse into self-gratification at the expense of your progress. So try to also discipline yourself in areas where you know that you missed it. That way your heart would learn that, okay, this is the right thing to do. This is what not to do. If I do this, I get rewarded. If I don't do this, I get disciplined for it. All right. So train yourself in that direction. Drop a like, if you've not done so. Let me see your like on this live session. All right. Good to have you here. Okay, so you said thank you so much. I gotta go now. Hope you find infinity happiness. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for your well wishes. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a beautiful time with you on this live session. Yeah, I hope to see you again and again. Hope to see you in our live session tomorrow and any other time you are opportune to be here. All right. God bless you. So learn to teach your heart the right things. When you were born, you look like your parents, but as you grow older, you look like your decisions. You look like your decisions. For instance, your choice of hairstyle, the things you put or apply on your body, the things you do, the kind of diets you maintain, the kind of lifestyle you maintain, it's your decision, and this affects your life, you know. So you look more like your decisions than like your parents currently. You look more like your decisions than your parents. Yes. You look more like your decisions, all right? So it's good having you guys on the live session. We are going to be having our 5 to 10 minutes of meditation. The reason why I do this is to publicly encourage the practice of meditation. I have seen that meditation is a balm to the soul. Meditation helps you to look inwards, to pause, to reflect, and to make constructive decisions. It helps you to take an inventory of your life and then begin to make constructive decisions as inspired by God. So for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to shut my eyes and we are going to meditate. I do this often to publicly encourage the practice of meditation. Yes, it's good for your heart, it's good for your soul, okay? So for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll just increase the sound and then shut my eyes and meditate. So I would then join you to do the same, right? As you are watching me, just do the same, okay? Just do the same. Just, spend time to meditate alongside with me, all right? So let's get at it. All right, it's beautiful. For those few minutes we spent meditating, I'm refreshed. I'm refreshed. Come on. I'm refreshed. There's just this refreshing that comes to my heart every time I meditate, no matter how little it is. I'm refreshed. Alright, so why we do this is to publicly encourage the practice of meditation. I've seen that we live in a very fast-paced world, and people do not really have time to pause, to sit down and think, to reflect, and to fix their lives. So everybody is just busy with the hustle and bustle of life. Nobody is really paying attention to their inner life to check what am I doing wrong, what am I doing currently that I can do better. Nobody is really pausing to be inspired, by God, nobody. I said it in one of the live sessions that because I'm a believer in Christ Jesus, meditation is me exchanging my thoughts with the thoughts of God. Yes, it's me exchanging my thoughts with the thoughts of God. It's me putting on a higher consciousness. So every time you meditate, you are putting on a higher consciousness. You are exchanging your thoughts with the thoughts of God. Many people do not understand that, and as such, they just do life without taking time to reflect. It's something I want us to be very conscious of. We should learn to, spend time to meditate. All right, spend time to meditate. Okay, so we'll be coming close to the end of our live stream today. If you joined in, just drop a like in the live session. All right, let me see your like. Remember, this is your brother William Ross. Drop a like, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. All right, subscribe. Let me see your like and let me see your comments in the chat session. Okay, let me see your comments in the chat session. Good to have you here. You're very welcome. You're welcome. All right, you're very, very much welcome. So we'll continue again tomorrow. Thank you for joining in today. God bless you.